textures to make a skin inside the planter. That's the idea. We want the skin inside here. We're going to cast against it, and it's going to give this bowl, the cement bowl, a very different look. So what we've done is we've measured this measurement from here to there, and we transferred it over to these rubber mats. So we need a certain amount of them. So here, Laura, cortas esos. She's going to cut them. And what I need to do is get them to stick here for a short period of time. So as you can see, it fits perfectly on this plastic edge. And this plastic edge is going to give me a shiny surface at the very bottom ring and the bottom of the planter. So I'm going to have texture plus shiny and shiny at this ring here on the very bottom. So what that does is it really creates an optical illusion on the planter itself. So we're going to get started. I have a roller. I have some wood glue. I'm going to roll this out. And I don't want this thick or anything. I want this to be very delicate so that it doesn't... My worry is the glue punching through these holes. I don't want the glue to come through there too much. Okay, so there's my first coat. And doing it like this, I have just enough glue to get it to stick, but it won't come through these little holes. I want the cement to go into those holes, not the glue itself. Make sure you get the edges. Those are going to be the most complicated. See? Perfect distribution of glue. So Laura, dame un mano. Tienes aquí. Perfect. It worked out better than I thought. Okay, I'm going to fresh this up a bit. And you have to do this in a bit of a hurry because what happens is when we get all the way around, we want to make sure we get a nice joint. So we might have to pull things apart a bit more. I'm going to work a bit closer. So I'm just pushing it into the wet glue. And these last ones, you have to sort of push them extra just because they can curl up. Again, very good distribution. There's no up and down on these. Is there? Yeah, there is. There's a cut edge. I'm going to put the cut edge always up. So I have this plastic edge showing. I want to pull that right up to it. And what's happening is this bowl is a little bit open, so it's pushing these guys. The last one is pushing inward, so you have to sort of compensate for that a little bit. I don't want any glue showing. And what's interesting about wood glue is it melts. If you soak it in water, fill this up with water while you're releasing it, it'll definitely let go. The red will let go from the shiny plastic. So I have my pen mark here, so I know that's the top. And I don't want any glue on the front surface. We're going to do a bit of fine tuning when we get the last one in. Check to make sure they're all sticking. Now you can do these open containers. You can decorate them with endless things. We're going to make some fabric. We're going to texture the fabric, and then I'm going to glue the fabric onto here and turn it into a cement container. So you can decorate the inside of these molds with many different things. Maybe it doesn't matter so much this wedge, because if every one of them is going to have it, then it might not look so bad. This one has a bad edge. Okay, one more time or two more times. Got a bit of glue on my hands. It's showing up on the rubber. It looks like it's gonna work out. It's already drying already. Ahora ¿Tú piensas podemos arreglar eso más?
No, porque ha sido de la...
Se levanta, ¿eh?
Así, ha sido de la deformación del... Que se abre para arriba. Aquí se arregla, pero no. Es que está prendido su mico.
I don't think anyone will see that. You have to really look closely with this little wedgy thing here. And if I push it, it lifts off the other side. So that's not good. Okay, we ended up all the way around. I just want to check this edge. Get it perfect. Okay, revisa esto muy seco. Okay, so tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow we're going to cast this. We'll get this very interesting texture on the piece. Okay, so it's the next day. We've got our detail in here. I'm actually incredibly surprised how stiff this is against this shiny plastic. The wood glue did an amazing job. I'm hoping the moment this gets wet, it might be a different story. But the glue is completely dried out and we're ready to go. And this product, what I like about it is that they're very flexible and they don't break as easy as white cement. So I'm going to use this as the outer skin and we're going to use gray as the inner skin. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to put some of this white material in here. And I got to work it in nicely. And by doing this, what really happens is I don't have a lot of moisture. Like if I fill this up completely with cement, it would be a higher moisture content. I'm going to go back and forth, maybe even knock it a little bit, just so there's little air pockets here. I want to make sure that the cement goes inside them. And this is the skin I'm going to be seeing. So I got to do a nice job on this. So far, so good. It's not letting go even though I'm getting it wet. Okay, now I'm going to start getting this edge nice. And my thought process is I'm going to stain this with a very strong alcohol stain. So these colors will show up. This white stains so beautifully. There is an argument to let this dry out and then come back and put another coat, but we're going to try to get it all done in one go. The last time we released this, we used hot water, like really hot water, and I couldn't believe how easy the planter let go. The plastic just expanded, made a popping sound, and the planter was free. The shell was free. Okay, we're going to finish this up, and then we're going to start laying out the insides. And when you're doing this work, you have to remember that anything that sticks to the skin shows up. It's very hard to fix anything. What's really nice is the detail we're adding on here is a bright red color. So I'm going to show you some examples. So right here and right there and right here, there's cement missing. We're going to get rid of all the red and then we're going to let it dry out for, let's say, 2-3 hours. And then we'll come back and do our cement mix. Yeah, we waited 20 minutes. I'm just going to cover up all these red spots with a thicker mix. That way I know for sure that we're covered. 20 minutes, 30 minutes seems to be the correct time. I can get enough of a paste on here to hide everything, especially down below because we're going to put gray cement right away. Need a nice thick coat there. Fill up the bottom with the cement. And if I get the base made, then I don't have to hold this. I can actually do it very quickly. Okay, we're going to do the base now. Just want to make sure I got a thicker coat here. Okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, we're going to do the base. Here's my drainage hole. Loaded with polypropylene fibers. You can see why I did it thicker at the bottom. because this gray cement will show up. Okay. The only thing I want to do now is make this ring a little bit thicker. You just have to imagine this as sort of being like toothpaste. That's how weird this material is, this tile grout. Very similar to toothpaste. I'm going to use up everything I have here. Get a nice white color. Okay, I have no red showing anywhere, so I'm happy with that. Okay, we're almost ready to cast. This edge, you have to deal with it really correctly because it probably is the most visible part of the planter. I want to make it look nice. Maybe even exaggerate it a little bit. And doing this really helps. Now we're going to make the outer shell. I'm going to take this guy out, set up a little bit already. Oh, okay. Okay. Going to balance it out nicely. Okay, this is going to be quite tricky. Okay, time to fill it. What we're trying to do is end up with a skin, a white skin, that can be stained really nicely. Looks like we need a little bit more weight. Unbelievable. No. So let's see. Okay. That's better. Okay. Let's finish this off. We'll get it white. I'm going to sprinkle powder on it though. Okay, it's powder time. And the powder, throwing it on like this will give you a different effect. Okay, we have to tarp this and then we got to wait till tomorrow. ¿Tienes ahí otra vez? Jales fuerte. Difícil por salir. Okay. Okay. Yes. Wow. ¿Qué chico vienes aquí? Wow. Okay. So this happens when you're working with cement. This has absolutely no strength. None. And we're trying to figure out why this would have no strength. We did everything right. But that's the thing with cement is you can get it one little thing wrong. Let's say the ceramic glue or the white cement doesn't work together well with this concrete, but it should. But we are here with this mix that has absolutely no strength. So what happened? No explanation. Anyways, we'll clean this up and we're going to do it again. Very, very unusual. Sometimes you fail. But I love this. This is beautiful texture. It's had 3 days. I'm not quite understanding why it's so weak.